Hello everyone, my name is Bethany and welcome to my channel, These Thoughts. So today I'm going to be doing the fall time cozy book tag, hence why I'm in like my sweater and my scarf to feel cozy and fall even though I'm like indoors, but let's just go with it. I saw a couple people do this tag. I saw Heather from HEA Booktubes do it, and I saw Steph from Steph Reads Romance do it. The original tag came from Sam, from Sam's Nonsense. I'll link all of those things down below, and it just seemed like a really fun thing to do for the fall season, even though I live in Southern California, so the seasons are not quite distinct. We're just barely getting out of a heat wave. Like, it's just getting like a tiny bit colder. SoCal life. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first question is Scrunching Leaves, a book with red, oranges, and yellows. So I just couldn't decide on one, so I just picked a ton of them. Just took a bunch. Two of them I've read, one of them I haven't. With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This is just like, I love the reds and the oranges of the fruit, and then the and then this, and then without the book jacket, I'm obsessed. It's so pretty. So I just thought the colors was really fitting for that. The book is about like her senior year, so it starts in like the fall. So the color is also fitting for that reason. The next one has a lot of yellows and oranges, red as You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. This is also like, this cover I'm also a little bit obsessed with. It's so, so pretty. And then the way that they're posed. I love it so much. I think I want to say it takes place during the summertime. I don't think takes place during fall. That's okay. And then Cemetery Boys, which I just bought recently by Aiden Thomas. This is also kind of more of a spookier vibe because this is a trans Latinx teen who summons a ghost. So more creepy time. So this is more fitting, but also has like this red, kind of like a reddish purple, but I think it's close enough for fall vibes. So the next one is Cozy Sweater. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? So I haven't quite finished this yet. Probably when I post it, I'll already be finishing it because I'll probably finish it tonight. But it's called Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Literally saw a friend review it 5 stars who normally doesn't rate things that high, and so I immediately was like, let me see if Libby has it, and it did, and I listened to it within like 2 days. And it's just so super delightful, YA contemporary. They are 2 rivals that are celebrating the last day of school right before their graduation, and they team up for the last year of school games, which is like a big scavenger hunt that everyone does. In doing so, form kind of a friendship bond, but also kind of get more attached and maybe romance. It's been so cute so far. I'm really liking the development of the story. And it's given me all those flashbacks of like what high school is like and how every grand and big everything seems when you're that age. It's a lot of fun. So I've been really enjoying that and definitely have warm fuzzies from that one. Fall Storm, fave book or genre for a stormy day. I can't think of really one book that fits that. I think though if I have to choose anything, gothic fiction. Like there's something suspenseful and unnatural and all like the themes of dark, suspenseful, all the themes that kind of gothic fiction has, I think fit a very stormy day. Weirdly enough, my very first time reading Jane Eyre, which was like imprinted on my soul, was the summer of my junior year. So I relate most gothic fiction to that time in my life, but really, like, if you want atmosphere to match what your book is doing, I think gothic fiction would be a really great place to start. And I have actually plans for doing a video on that soon, so stay tuned. Cool Crisp Air, coolest character you want to switch places with? I had a really hard time with this question. I feel like there's not really a character I want to switch places with. I don't know. I think that's a weird question to phrase because here's the thing. I like being transported into a character, but then I like to leave and come back to myself because that's where I like to be. But I like to visit. I visit with character and then I come back. I definitely can name like cool characters, cool badass characters. Like Katniss is a really cool character, but I wouldn't want to be her. She goes through some really terrible traumatic things. That sounds terrible. I do not want. And then like there's cool characters that I don't necessarily, who are cool objectively, but I wouldn't necessarily want to switch places with them. I don't know. I had some issues with this question. And then I was like, well, obviously the OG of my life, the character I probably relate to the most, is Mia Thermopolis from the Princess Diaries series. Number one, I've always wanted to be a princess like her. Not although she's one of the only princesses that I know probably didn't want to be a princess. Number two, we have the same birthday. Read her in my freshman year of high school. I definitely bonded to her as a character. So I think that if that's a character I've switched places with, definitely, I don't know if I don't know if I call her the coolest character. She's definitely kind of a nerd, but so am I. So it works out. Hot Apple Cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next biggest, hottest thing? So right now, spoiler alert by Olivia Dade has been getting all sorts of hype right now. I have recently bought it. I have not read it yet. I would grab it, but I can't seem to find it, so I don't know where it is right now. I think, though, her earlier stuff needs to be looked at, because I just read Teach Me by Olivia Dade, and I'm obsessed. It is so good. And then she also has a novella collection, Sweetest in the Gale, which I also read. I'm also obsessed. It is so good. Both of those, I think everyone needs to go back to those and read those. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm sure is great, and I think I'm probably going to love it, because I've loved the other things. Teach Me, I absolutely loved. But I just want more people to read it. I was looking at my Goodreads to see what other friends or people that I follow have read it, and not many have. So please, now that you've read it, spoiler alert, go read Teach Me right now. Plus size female, both leads are in their 40s. Both of them have gone through first marriages. They're both divorcees. They're teachers, high school teachers. It's just a slow burn. It's just so good. Coat, Scarves, Mittens. What's the most embarrassing book cover that you own that you like to keep hidden in public? All of them? All of them. No, not really all of them. But the bodice rippers, definitely. I think that's why I got a Kindle in the first place. So romance books usually, at least the ones I usually typically like, mass market paperbacks. I'm a big fan of mass market paperbacks. So mass market paperbacks, for those who don't know, are like the shorter size. It's a mass market paperback. So when they're shorter and fatter, and that's a mass market paperback. That's what that looks like. I always like mass market paperbacks because you can put a mass market paperback in your purse, and then you can take it with you and to wherever you're going and pull it out wherever you're waiting or doing something in between. So it's really convenient for that. I've always liked mass market paperbacks because I can fit them in my bag, and it's great. And then because I read romance, mass market paperback romance would be in my book. But bodice rippers are so intimidating to read in public, at least for me. Not because I'm ashamed necessarily of romance. I mean, a little bit. But just because, like, then there's assumptions of other people of, like, judging you for what you're reading. And then also, like, men are like, hey, pretty lady, what are you reading? And it's like, I don't want to talk to you. So, yeah. So, I mean, granted, even if I'm reading on my Kindle, sometimes I still get that. But at least, like, there's not a cover. I don't know. I've had some interactions. The Kindle makes all those interactions mostly go away. So, Kindle it is. No bodice rippers in public. Problem solved. And then as far as your fave fall time comfort food, I mean, I think definitely stews. I'm a big stew fan. There's something like really comforting about stews, hot, warm, slow cooker, brothy stews. There's also something really comforting about soups. I'm a big fan of soups. I don't make very many soups, but I like them. Especially good, sick fall time food is like grilled cheese, like tomato soup, like really thick, good tomato soup. And then chili. Granted, I eat chili all year long, just because chili is not exclusive to fall time. But I think there's also something very comforting about it. For example, when I make my dad's recipe and it smells like the whole house, like that smell brings me back to like home and comfort. So warm, cozy bonfire. Who do you tag? I don't really like tagging anybody in book tags just because I'm so small time. And a lot of people have done this tag or have done a tag very similar to it. So whoever wants to do this tag, feel free. And please tag me if I'm the first person you see doing this tag and you reference mine. I'd appreciate it. So feel free to do the tag. Not tagging anyone. Have at it. And that's the Fall Time Cozy book tag. Super fun, super trying to like get my fall vibes and my darker shirt and then like my fall lipstick. Trying to make it all work together. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you see and want to see more from me, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Comment, like, and let me know down below what your favorite cozy fall book is for the season. I'd really love to know. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!